Hi everyone. I've been working steadily on my online content creator journey for about 6 months now. It's been a ride with some ups and downs, and today I want to share what I've learned so far, partly to save you some time and frustration, though I'll explain later why frustration is not only inevitable, but also valuable, and partly because talking it through helps me sort things out, and I find clarity as I go forward. When I started out, I followed Dan Koe's advice, and I think it's good advice. Just get started. And he was very suggestive of using X as a great place to get started to learn how to build an audience. And while I think that's great advice to push past the hesitation, I quickly realized I wasn't entirely sure why I was doing it. I've spent 6 months figuring out why I'm even building an audience. For me, the confusion came from not wanting to think of myself like a salesman. There's the selling component to building an online presence, sales funnels, squeeze pages, lead magnets. But I had to piece it all together to make it really click for me, and that took some time. Now, I know that a lot of younger folks who pick this thing up really fast are like, why did it take so long? But for those of us over 50 or maybe over 40, it's a different game. We didn't grow up with lead magnets and squeeze pages, and our brains aren't wired for this exactly. So we're learning as we're going. So for us, there's been an adjustment, adapting to new technologies, new ways of marketing, and totally different ways of making money. It's not just exactly that we're slow learners. It's more about the fact that our brains need time to rewire for this digital world. And the good news is, yes, you can teach an old dog new tricks. Now, if you're just starting out, here's the quickest, clearest path I've discovered for online content creation. There are 2 ways to approach this. First, you can just start posting. Pick your platform, whether it's X, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, or whatever, and just start sharing what you like. This approach, I think, is really great if you're afraid to start. Just start. You'll get comfortable with the process and you'll figure things out as you go along. But the second method is one I'd recommend a little bit more, which is get clear on your purpose first. Ask yourself, why do I want to post online? Your answer might be to make money. That's fine. To make an impact on the world, or to advocate for a certain cause like preserving the rainforest or something. This is your why, your reason for showing up, and it's really important for when things get hard. Now, once you've got your why, start thinking about who you're speaking to. This is your ideal viewer, your reader, or sometimes people call it an avatar. You might think about giving them a name. What do they look like? What do they look for online? What are the things that they like to read or see online? What do they not like to read or see online? And get really clear so you have a picture in your mind. Now, remember that frustration I mentioned earlier? Here's why I can't save you from it and why that's a good thing. Frustration means you're growing. Without discomfort, there's no growth. And trust me, I've been there. I've had moments where I've questioned why I was even doing this. But I've always found that those difficult moments lead to clarity and new energy. In psychology, we have something called adjustment disorder. It's applied when people are going through a major change and it hasn't been 6 months yet and they're struggling. So learning content creation and online marketing and sales funnels can feel like that. It's a big change, especially for those of us who didn't grow up with it. So just take heart. You're within 6 months. By 6 months, hopefully you're going to start understanding what's happening. And if you're feeling lost or overwhelmed, it's okay. In fact, congratulations. You're doing something that's helping you grow. And if you want to share what you're going through, put a comment below. I'd love to support you in your journey along the way. Okay, that's it. That's all I've got for tonight. I'll be back with some more ideas and experiments as I keep practicing. And thank you for watching. Feel free to like or subscribe, and I'll meet you here next time.